How robust is your vulnerability management program? Are you confident in its effectiveness? The truth is, without the appropriate metrics or analytics, it's nearly impossible to gauge its success or the return on your investment. And if you aren't measuring, how can you be certain it's functioning as it should? Even when you are measuring, missteps in reporting or focusing on irrelevant metrics can create blind spots, making it increasingly difficult to communicate potential risks to the broader business. So, what should you be focusing on? Cyber hygiene, scan coverage, average time to fix, vulnerability severity, remediation rates, vulnerability exposure, the list goes on. With every tool on the market offering different metrics, it can be tough to discern what's truly important. Today, we'll be helping you identify the key metrics that will allow you to track the state of your vulnerability management program, measure your progress, and create audit-ready reports that demonstrate your security posture, meet vulnerability remediation benchmarks, facilitate audits and compliance, show ROI on security tools, simplify risk analysis, and prioritize resource allocation. Metrics are pivotal in assessing the effectiveness of your vulnerability and attack surface management. By measuring how quickly you discover, prioritize, and fix flaws, you can continuously monitor and optimize your security. With the right analytics, it becomes clear which issues are more critical, helping you prioritize what to fix first and measure the progress of your efforts. The right metrics empower you to make well-informed decisions, ensuring resources are allocated where they're needed most. The total number of vulnerabilities discovered is a solid starting point, but it doesn't reveal much on its own. Without prioritization, advisories, and progress, where do you begin? Identifying, prioritizing, and addressing your most critical vulnerabilities is far more crucial to your business operations and data security than simply finding every vulnerability. Intelligent prioritization and filtering out irrelevant information are key, as it's all too easy to overlook genuine security threats when bombarded with non-essential data. Intelligent results simplify your job by prioritizing issues that have a real impact on your security without burdening you with irrelevant weaknesses. For instance, your internet-facing systems are prime targets for hackers. Prioritizing issues that leave these exposed makes it easier to minimize your attack surface. Tools like Intruder simplify vulnerability management, even for non-experts, by explaining the real risks and providing remediation advice in plain language. But beyond prioritization, what other metrics should you be monitoring? Scan coverage, for example, is crucial. What are you tracking and scanning? Scan coverage includes all the assets you're covering and analytics of all business-critical assets and applications, as well as the type of authentication offered. As your attack surface evolves over time, it's important to monitor any changes to what's covered in your IT environment, such as recently opened ports and services. A modern scanner will detect deployments you may not have been aware of and prevent your sensitive data from becoming inadvertently exposed. In conclusion, a robust vulnerability management program requires careful attention to the right metrics. Prioritizing cyber hygiene, scan coverage, average time to fix, vulnerability severity, remediation rates, and vulnerability exposure will help ensure your program's effectiveness and the security of your business.